live or recorded, whichever one works. And so don't leave when we wrap up, because we want to make sure the things that are in the bag are all there before we turn you loose, because those things are expensive. You're only getting some of the stuff that goes in your doctor bag. I don't know if you know this, we had a tornado a little over a year ago, and a lot of our students who had just gotten their doctor bags, I guess because we didn't charge you money when we handed them to you, not you, but them, they left them in the classroom. So the hand of God in the form of a tornado took away like 200 doctor bags. So we're only giving you what you need for right now, and we're holding on to the really expensive stuff till you need that, and we'll give you that. But the reason why we use the tuition dollars to buy it and then we provide it to you is because we want to make sure that you have high quality equipment. People are getting stuff from other countries that was not high quality stuff and was breaking and not doing what it needed to do. So we wanted to make sure everybody has high quality tools. So just because you didn't have to shell out your own money at the time we handed it to you, know that these are still very valuable. So keep track of them. Are we ready to start the live stream?
Yes, it started.
Oh, oops, sorry.
It's okay.
So people at home are going to get a lot of housekeeping information. Okay, so good morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Silly Mcguire. I'm the Dean of Academics for the College of Chiropractic here at Parker University. I am an alumna of Parker. I graduated here when it was still just the College of Chiropractic. Now we've got 31 plus programs here. So we're really growing, and we're so glad to welcome you all here today, both in person and those joining us online. We're pleased to celebrate the second part of your honor code ceremony with you. So now that you've marked that first trimester as done in your chiropractic program, you're now 3 years away from graduation, which I think is pretty cool. And so your final act as a class at graduation is when you all stand and raise your right hand and take the chiropractic oath. And one of the things that's really cool about that is you do it all in unison. It's your last act as a class. And all the other doctors of chiropractic in the audience, so myself, your faculty, any parents and friends that are there that are doctors of chiropractic, they all stand with you as well in solidarity as a profession, and they take that same oath and life commitment again. And so the chiropractic oath and the student oath are very similar intentionally, and we initiated your Try One experience with an honor code ceremony because even though it was virtual, we wanted to make sure we started as we intended to go on, with a commitment to excellence, integrity, and service. So throughout your journey as a student, you're going to be held accountable to professional standards just as you will be in the practice of chiropractic. So in the first portion of your honor code ceremony, you took the chiropractic student oath remotely and from places far and wide in an act that marked your transition to becoming a doctor. But today's event, where you reaffirm your honor code pledge and chiropractic student oath, you'll do so in unison as your first act of unity as the class of December 2024. Today's celebration is marked by the presentation of the first of many tools that you'll utilize as a doctor of chiropractic. And last but not least, you're going to get some Parker University swag. So I'd like to introduce today the members of the Student Senate, Parker Student Senate Executive Cabinet, and thank them for participating in this event. First of all, we have John Mark Horton, who's the president. Grant Bennington is vice president. He's not here today. We have Lauren Angelo, who is the secretary. We have Alexandra Skelton, who is the treasurer. We have Dylan Shah, who is the events coordinator, and here with us today is Joy Lima, our public relations coordinator. So at this time, I'd like to bring Joy up to the lectern.
Just for y'all's information, me and John Mark's try was the try where the doctor bags got flown away. I had mine at home, personally, but still. All right, guys, so as Dr. Mcguire mentioned earlier, this ceremony marks your transition to becoming a doctor. A master chiropractor must have both excellence in their personal ethics, behaviors, and as well as their clinical skills. To ensure that a doctor performs to the highest level of clinical excellence, they need the tools necessary for their clinical decision process. Since the 19th century, doctors have utilized medical diagnostic tools to aid in making their diagnosis. Today, you will be receiving some of the diagnostic tools that you will use both in your training at Parker University and to treat your future patients. Treat these tools with care, as you'll need them when you move through your program and move into the clinical side to give quality patient care. Now I will introduce the Honor Code Pledge. So today you'll be taking your Honor Code Pledge, and this pledge signifies your ongoing commitment to professionalism and to the pursuit of clinical mastery. There are 4 key concepts found in the pledge. Community. Parker University is a place where you will learn to become a doctor of chiropractic and your future alma mater. You are a representative of the Parker family. The other 3 concepts represent the 3 important pillars at Parker University, which are excellence, integrity, and service. Excellence, the quality of being outstanding or extremely good. Be excellent in art, science, and philosophy of chiropractic. Integrity, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Have integrity in your interactions with your professors, each other, and future patients. Service, the keystone of our great community. Find ways to serve one another and those around you. Loving service is your first technique. It should be. One of Dr. Jim Parker's principles that our Parker University community lives by every day. As you take your oath today, please take some time to reflect on the meaning and significance. If you can embody these incredibly important qualities during your time here at Parker and beyond, you will see greater growth, success, and fulfillment in life. I would now like to welcome John Mark to the stand.
Good morning. Y'all look so happy to be here. All smiles across the room. Love it. It's early. Have a great day. So we realize as part of the Parker University community, our actions affect those around us, which includes the culture and reputation of this institution. We also understand that membership in Parker University community is dependent on your commitment to the Honor Code. As illustrated by our signing the Honor Code Pledge, although you recite this pledge during your initial ceremony, we invite you to reaffirm this Honor Code Pledge together today. So please stand and raise your right hand and repeat after me. If you need to stretch before this, you'll be standing for a little bit, so get ready. So I hereby accept the Parker University Honor Code, realizing that it is my duty to uphold the Honor Code and the concepts of personal and collective responsibility upon which it is based. We, the members of the Parker University community, to plan to uphold ourselves and our peers to the highest standards of honesty and integrity. So you can release your right hand. The importance of the student oath is to pledge to uphold the values of excellence, integrity, and service in your careers as Doctor of Chiropractic. I invite you to reaffirm your chiropractic student oath with your classmates today. So if you do not mind, please raise your right hand and repeat after me once again. I do hereby affirm before God and these assembled witnesses of peers that I will keep this oath in life commitment to hold in esteem and respect those who will teach me this chiropractic healing art. To follow the methods of treatment, science and education, to abstain from whatever is deleterious and unethical, and to stand ready at all times, to serve and be respectful to my fellow peers and faculty, without race or without distinction of race, creed, or color. With purity, I will pass my time at Parker University. To learn and practice my art. I will at all times consider the patients that will be under my care to be of supreme importance. I will not spare myself in providing my patients the care I have been taught to give by my clinic and academic faculty. I will keep inviolate all things revealed to me as a chiropractic student.
revealed to me as a chiropractic student.
While I continue to faithfully keep this oath.
While I continue to faithfully keep this oath.
May it be granted to me.
May it be granted to me.
To enjoy life and the practice of chiropractic healing art.
To enjoy life and the practice of chiropractic healing art.
Here at Parker University.
Here at Parker University.
Congratulations, y'all may be seated. We have a great long honor code. It's amazing. So, as a part of our program, each of you will also sign a poster copy of the pledge and oath you just recited. It is tradition that these posters hang in your classroom during your time at Parker University, and we look forward to continuing this tradition with your class. The posters will also serve as a constant reminder of your pledge to the pillars of excellence, integrity, and service. Your signature represents your individual commitment, and collectively, all of your signatures represent your class's education to pursue these pillars. At this time, it is now my honor to welcome back to the stage Dr. Silly Mcguire.
Thank you, John Mark. Students, you will now be entrusted with some of your doctor's supplies. Will those assisting in this portion of the ceremony please take their places? You'll sign the student honor code and student oath posters. Then you'll receive your doctor's supplies from John Mark Horton, Executive President of the Student Senate. And then others will be helping with the ceremony as well. So the first row, you're gonna stand and go this way. Second row, when you notice the last one or two folks are in line, if you would stand and process in order. If you came here a little bit later, there are cards with your names on them. If you are in the lab that starts after the ceremony, you're probably in the front two rows. If you're joining us from a different lab, you may be in one of the back ones. If there's not a card, we may just have to improvise and flip it over and put your name on it, because we want to make sure we've got a record of everybody who was here. And if you didn't sign in, please make sure you do before you head out. All right, now for the fun part. Ariangeli Acosta Toro. Matthew Aldridge. Tulsa Beck. Mark Brigard. Leslie Briones Garcia. Tony Boyd. Michael Brandt. Pablo de la Cerda. Allison France. Zachary Hurst. Kendra Jackson. Corey Howard. Christopher Kirshner. Ariel Kovacs. Danielle Lewis. Alfredo Miranda Aponte. Jennifer Perot. Alfredo Robles. Sarah Rodriguez. Kiera Scott. Jessica Silva. Emily Simmons. Trissaint Wapwende. Noah Holden. Ashley Sims. Caitlin Gonzalez. Sydney Green. Brandon Bukowski. With Brandon's signature, that concludes the second part of our honor code ceremony. So now that you've begun this transition to becoming a doctor of chiropractic, please be mindful of the responsibilities and privileges that you now uphold within yourself, within your class, within the university, and within the whole chiropractic profession, wherever you go. Thank you for coming, and we appreciate the family and friends that are following along with us online. We're glad that you were able to participate, and your help will be needed, your support will be needed through these next 3 years. Your support is appreciated. Finally, class of 2024, let's start this journey together today to begin the work you've come here to do, to learn, to be humble, and to make sure you're a lifelong learner. When you leave here today, have commitment in your heart and mind to build a new future that will improve the health and well-being of your own community and for all humanity. So on behalf of everyone here at Parker University, I want to welcome you all into the Parker family.